monkey do? Like, do walk the dog. That's like you saying, oh, put your metal yo-yo on a concrete floor so you can fucking damage it for me.
Well, again, you know, there's certain things that come with wanting to be famous and shit. You want to be seen. You want to get paid for doing what you love ultimately, which is yo-yoing, rapping. You want to make a paycheck out of it. So those people that see you doing it on your own time, that was a good analogy though. Like you see how people like their cigarettes. You see how people. This is me. The way I like my cigarette is I like to fucking yo-yo. You made a that's valid. But somebody seeing you yo-yo might not. They're astonished by what you're doing and they want to know how you're doing it. They're like, oh, I see you here, I see you there. They want to give you recognition and
Yes.
praise. But I get it. Sometimes it bites you in your
Like,
own butt.
and I get it. And trust me, I 100% get it. Like, okay, it's like you're seeing something that you never really seen before. It's something you saw when you were like young, and
Yep.
it was like probably you saw it in school or probably something somewhere somebody yo-yoing. But there's a certain way that you kind of like approach that. Like you don't just outright like if I'm doing something and I'm in my zone. There's been two ways that I've been approached. The more respectful way, like hey, it's good. Hey, I really like your tricks. Like they'll tell you, like in front of you, like hey, I like your tricks, man. That's really dope. You mind if I film you? I would like to show like my kids, or I like to put it on my socials. I'll
Nah,
tag you
because
and
some
stuff.
people that are a little bit demanding.
Oh no,
Do this
oh
next. Do
no,
this next.
they won't even fucking do that. They'll just come right out to me like, yo, do walk the dog, man. Do walk the dog. I ain't gonna say what race does that the most to me, but you kind of guessing the voice.
You stupid. You
Like,
stupid.
do what, man? And I'm like, I got a metal yo-yo. I'm not gonna. I don't want to dance. Oh, come on, then. You can't do yo-yo, man. You can't yo-yo, then. You can't yo-yo. You can't do walk the dog.
They pull your card.
Yeah.
They try to pull your
I'm
fucking card.
like, why you fucking get your homeless ass out of my face?
Well, again,
Now you insulting me.
yeah, again, introduce the pod.
What's up, everybody? I'm a
We
little
here.
charged. I had my coffee, as you see, so I'm really fucking charged up.
He had that shit like his coffee was just like
And
him, light and
we gotta
sweet.
stop with this cursing shit.
Light and
Why am
sweet.
I cursing? Why are you making me curse?
I'm not making you curse.
Yes, you are.
I didn't push the button, the curse button. I didn't
I
say.
look
Hey,
at you and I just want to go,
see,
this mother right now.
if you look at me and you feel that way, those are all your actions that you're doing.
No, it's not actions. It's hardcore feelings.
Those are but that's your prerogative.
So what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Richard
What up,
Picasso.
yo-yos? How you, baby?
I'm great. Very, very energized now. I didn't even have the Red Bull. This is just the coffee.
Word, I have water. I have water and fucking prime.
Speaking of Prime,
Speaking of prime,
we got winners yesterday, last
the
night.
Paul brothers came through again.
Did you see the fight? Did anybody
Yes.
see that fight?
Saw them both, of course. I'm a fight fan.
Okay, out of the two, who really kind
I
of
dropped
gave you?
I dropped a blog about it last night. Basically, you got to give it up to these freaking Disney stars, man. Yo, you got to get. Maybe they came up from like being sweet. Aubrey came up in a wheelchair. Now he's Drake. Paul brothers came up in whatever Disney show they were.
No pun intended. It came up in a wheelchair.
Oh, boss. But now the Paul brothers came from Disney and they did it. They've been doing it. They have boxing records. They have beaten known fighters or at least stood toe to toe with them.
All right, so for the main, well, I guess the biggest one was not the case, the Logan Paul Dylan Dennis.
What about it?
So out of those like two, from what you saw, because I think they made all the way to round 6, right?
It was only 6 rounds each.
Yeah, and like towards the end, that's where it kind of got a little crazy because I think that guy jumped in the ring and then tried to separate him.
What exactly happened is Dylan Dildo Dennis. This is your forever name, bro. You lost. This is your forever name. You look like a dildo out there. Dylan Dildo Dennis. He was losing the entire fight. He was not giving anything. He wasn't punching Logan Paul at all. Maybe he gave him 2 punches to the face at most the entire fight. And as the fight was coming down and he realized he couldn't do nothing with him, what he kept trying to do every time they clinched, he kept trying to 2 times he tried it. He tried to put him in a hold. And when he's trying to grab you, he's trying to put you to sleep. He's trying to grab you to choke you out. This is boxing. Like, he truly disrespected the sport of boxing last night. He truly disrespected the sport of MMA last night.
So, like, he was not fighting at all.
And he
much.
disrespected. It's not even only about not fighting. Listen, people get gun shy in there. There's people that produce great in the gym, and then when they get to the real fight, they just can't produce. It just doesn't show like that. You know, like, there's people that happens. He didn't. Even if he would have fought a fight where he couldn't win, right? There was no reason to embarrass yourself more by trying to shoot a double leg takedown on the dude in the middle of a box. You guys have your hands wrapped with like 8-ounce gloves, huge gloves.
His MMA instincts kicked
and
in.
and his MMA instincts, but that's not right. That's not right. And what happened was,
I think it was rigged.
he went to go grab Logan, fell.
I think he knew that.
Listen, fell.
Yes.
And then Logan went to go give him a hammer fist in the face.
Okay,
like,
that's
and that, when
then.
Logan went to go do that, he jumped up in fire, right? In fire and rage. And they came at Logan's side, and then Logan's side jumped in the ring because at that point he was trying to hurt Logan. And then one security, Dylan Dennis security on one side and Logan's security on the other side.
I think Logan's came in first.
Started brawling, started trying to separate them.
Isn't that like a disqualification thing?
The referee. That's another.
Because the fight was an active fight. You can't.
That's
do that.
another thing that I have a problem with. Is,
Keemstar was saying that.
What
about like?
That's one
Logan
thing I
should
do
be
have.
disqualified.
That's one thing I do have a problem with though, because he's right. You know, at the end of the day, the referee is the only one, and the way they said they said I think they said Logan Paul won to a technical disqualification. That's not a win. But that's not a win though. That's like a no contest or a DQ. Like, I don't think that counts as a W. And especially because his trainer did come in first. You know, you ain't to. The referee is the only one that should call for security when needed. The fight was still on. There was still 30 seconds, whatever it was left. There was no reason to jump in the ring and involve yourself just yet. You know what I mean? Fighters are going to fight. They're going to do what they're going to do. But you guys, the way they came in, they made that... they had to sell it that way.
No, look at the hype for the fight before they even got
they had to sell it that way.
It was absolute madness. Mm-hmm. I didn't hear nothing from the KSI Tommy Fury fight this whole 2.5 months.
You know why, though? Because they were focused. All due respect. I know Logan was focused, but...
But still, you still got to promote this fight. You still got to promote the fight.
No, he didn't have to at the point
because Logan Paul wasn't done doing it for him.
Dylan did all the promoting that needed to be done. Dylan did all the promoting. He put nudes of a dude's fiance out there. Like, yo, I get the world that we're in, social media, and nothing lives in the past. When I get famous, I'll have dick pics out there everywhere because I've sent them to too many people. I get it.
At least 200.
I get it. I get it. So, but what Dildo Dennis did by putting nudes of his fiance on Twitter. That was she don't even got like she ain't even like a BBW or anything like that. She ain't even
she's just like the
she's a
regular
twig.
model white chick.
She's a twig. Her nipples probably I didn't even see the pictures.
Regular model white chick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably got these little bee stings for nipples and shit. She probably got no titty, no ass.
She looks good.
She got a 12-year-old ass and shit, like a little girl.
Okay,
like
we're not going that deep.
No, I'm just saying like I saw her with clothes on. It doesn't make me want to see her without clothes. So for him to go that and she already embarrassed.
That's what he's into.
But she embarrassed herself by talking about how many dudes she slept with. Like, she's very open with, and when you do things like that, in any world, when you put out an energy about yourself, you leave a wall open for somebody to climb and poop on you. You know what I'm saying? You left those walls open. So there's a couple patches you gotta clean up. You're with a Disney star, you can't be talking about how you're gagging on a knob no more. You gotta clean up. But Dildo Dennis didn't have to take that role, but yet he did. You got to sell this fight. That fight wouldn't have sold either way. Nobody wants to see Dennis, who hasn't fought in X amount of years, right? Nobody wants to see him fight. And to be honest, Logan, buddy, you're a freaking WWE star now, man. I've been watching your highlights. You really, really are into the role of WWE.
I think we'll all be into the role. Like, imagine you as a character in WWE. I
don't know, man.
I can see it.
I don't know. Like I'm not knocking what they do, and I've seen a lot of documentaries.
It's mostly showmanship.
Yeah, but like I've seen a lot of documentaries too. Like what the torture they put their bodies through 365 days a year, banging, taking. A lot of them die. Pills. A lot mental. Chris Benoit. You know what I'm saying? Like that sport for me, I heard that too. That sport for me, is senseless. All due respect, I know you guys gotta get a paycheck, and I used to love Stone Cold and Shawn Michael, but yo, it's like football for me. There's certain sports that are just senseless. You guys are acting like you're hurting each other to get paid
I mean, it's not so much
all
it's
year
like
round.
acting. It's like half acting because they do get hurt. They just don't get hurt like
No.
severely
But
hurt.
that's what I'm saying. But they're acting like they're.
Like if they go, they're like
Yeah, that's what I'm
stuff.
saying. That's acting, though. You guys are getting paid to like put on a show for kids. I get it.
But we like that.
Yes, people do. People do. I'm just like
You
football.
didn't feel good when Hulk Hogan
Just like football, I'm 50-50 on it, bro. I don't know. I don't
football.
know.
They get fucking killed. Almost.
They're 300 and plus pounds and they running at each other 15 miles an hour.
I mean, you seen the training
Every
camps for these,
play.
You seen the training camps for like football? It's fucking insane.
But that's my point. I'm 50-50 on it. What is it that of our human nature that gets so intrigued and entertained by this barbarism
because that's where
we come from?
we're barbarians. We're primitive. We still have that primal DNA in us that we love to see chaos. We love to see things destructive, especially men. Men love to destroy stuff.
You're right.
I want to destroy stuff. Why you think they got things like rage rooms and axe throwing and stuff like that? You want to go in a rage room and destroy stuff? Yes. I want to destroy a TV.
You're right.
I want to break stuff. I want riots.
You're right.
Mentally, not really. You know, for legal purposes.
I can agree with your testament, but for me, it doesn't make it right that we like these things. I'm like, sometimes it bothers the shit out of me. I literally
we developed over time to like, hey, maybe
be
this is
desensitized about it.
Like, it's like, look at the stuff going on with like Israel and Palestine right now. That's a whole nother level of craziness.
I've asked so many people, and I've
It's
got so many
sides.
opinions.
Same thing. Too many sides.
Because at the end of the day, you know, it is kind of weird when, in the United States, we got our own issues.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line, in the United States, we got our own issues. We have our own homeless people. We have
A matter of fact,
mental people.
Before you even go into it, look, I'm looking right into the camera right now with this. Look. Yeah. And the guy, good angle me right here? Right here? Is it good?
Yeah.
Because I've been getting like so many talking points. I've been watching so many different
Talking to the
sides.
mic, though. Take the mic with you. There you go.
Oh, here we go here?
Yeah.
So I've been hearing so many different sides, so many different viewpoints. We here at the What's Up Everybody podcast with Piggy and Gilly are just speaking our opinions, be not for or against anything. This is just from what we see. This is just our personal views. We are not holding anything credible. We understand that it is a very absolutely tragic. We are just speaking Matt, there's a lot of deaths, a lot of children. A lot of children have been lost. A lot of adults have been lost.
We're not trying to be insensitive.
We're not being insensitive. We're not being cruel. We are just potting. We are just giving our view.
From a really ignorant, stupid place that we honestly don't know what the hell's going on anywhere.
Yes, we don't know nothing about nothing. We just see what we see. If I see something and then like somebody else is talking about it, that doesn't mean I stand with that or I'm against that. That's just, it's a very political and divisive topic right now because it's still an ongoing situation. But I just want to make the disclaimer that we are just giving our viewpoint and we're not standing with like any side whatsoever. We're just
we ain't
speaking.
picking sides. It has
We're
nothing to
not.
do with
We don't pick sides.
We don't know what the hell's going on.
We're Switzerland in this World War II.
We are
right now.
bisexual in this World War III thing.
I don't know. That means we're for everything.
And stop claiming Switzerland. Look. But I wasn't even gonna go there about the situation only because
I already know somebody's gonna see
No,
this.
I'm
baby.
mad naive. I don't know what the hell's going on. So basically, on a stem, I heard like Israel took land from Palestine, and then Israel started picking on Palestine, and then Palestine was like, I don't want to get picked on no more, and then Palestine attacked them from like 8 different areas,
and then Palestine attacked them from like 2,000 different areas,
and now Israel's coming back with more people to take out Palestine.
Yes.
It looks like Big Brother, Little Brother type ish.
Because all I've been seeing is just
again,
like
we don't know.
No, all I've been seeing based on like all the press that's like on the foot, like in the grounds where all these missile strikes going on is like a lot of Palestinians like children
Holding their kids.
holding
It's
it, and
fucking disgusting.
they're like they're dead or they're like seriously injured. They like lost moms, dads, brothers, and sisters, and it's just like it's
Nah, it's
absolutely
disgusting.
horrific.
It's disgusting.
And I'm noticing now because I actually was watching like a random YouTube video, and now I'm seeing like some propaganda stuff of like coming from Israel, like, oh, Israel's just protecting itself as a YouTube ad.
No. Look. I'll double down on what you said. I see Palestinians in New York talking about free our country. Like I see, and I'm over here like, you guys are in the United States. Like,
That freed their people.
I know, but what you want the United? Like, I can't stand this.
They're allegedly
I
funding
know.
Israel.
Well, that's because they killed 7 Americans too. You don't get away with that, and just walk off. United States got to be. But I swear, it's like Biden had to do one thing before he dies, and he had to. Between giving money to Ukraine, now you're giving money to Israel. Like, I don't understand where all this money truly comes from in our government, but yet we ain't got money for us. We got a $600, $1,200 stimulus and got kicked out to the door, right?
Like could have paid our student loans. Could have probably fixed the national debt.
Come on, we could have fixed our.
I'm paying student loans again. I just had to pay $146 monthly after like 3.5 years off. I got $16,000. You could have been got rid of that.
He's stupid. He's stupid. But you have a valid point that, like, yeah, we don't know what's going on, so don't take nothing to the jaw of what we're saying. We're just speaking from our standpoints and noticing as Americans. For me, as an American, I see that we keep giving other countries more than we got, and I don't know why. I don't know what is it that our government feels like those countries need more than what the United. I didn't know we had that much to give. We just scrounged up $100 million and just said, here, where do you give hundreds of billions of dollars?
I didn't even know that the United States and Israel are the only two countries that are not part of the International Criminal Court, meaning that pretty much they're doing war crimes, but they won't be held accountable for those war crimes they're doing. I thought that was pretty insane. Because it's like, oh, we could kill anybody. It's like they don't have to see like no judge.
If it's war.
Because it's war. These are war crimes happening. But they won't be held accountable because they're not part of the International Criminal Court.
And that's another thing, too. How are you guys still, like, shooting each other and killing each other? Like, yo, how do you really sleep with yourself at night? Pressing a button from a distance, dropping a missile in a building, and having babies slaughtered. Like, how do you generals sit with yourselves? Like, why don't you be a man about it and go fight that dude in hand-to-hand combat like Dildo and Logan? Like, why do you guys feel like real men when you push a button from your comfort of your freaking palace with all your little whores everywhere, and you push the button and you feel fucking big man when you push the button and kill the babies? Like, yo, what the fuck is up with y'all? Like, seriously, it's 2023. Am I out of my bird?
No, you're not out of your bird at all.
Like, how do you feel comfortable with yourself? Do you think that there isn't a God, and if there is a God, he will not pass a judgment for you because your God is better than my God, and your God allowed you to kill my people and myself because your God is better than my God? You don't think there's a special place in hell for people like you? A special place in hell for people like you. The devil be sitting there campfired out with marshmallows and toes, waiting for dudes like you to get to him. Oh, you guys think you bad? You like pressing buttons? The stuff that the devil could do to you, I can't disclose on this podcast because we trying to get monetized. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, stuff and keep feeding you and feeding you. You know what I'm saying? Like, war is disgusting. I want to get off this topic.
Yeah.
I've really it's cringy. You guys are nasty. You guys need friends.
They probably had too many friends. I'll probably see him in the afterlife or something.
Tommy Fury and
KSI.
KSI. Yo, Tommy, you lost to a YouTube star, bro. I mean,
I can't even.
Tommy beat KS? No,
Tommy
lost to
beat
KSI?
him. Tommy beat him. In general, but KSI won.
But how?
I'm saying I saw the fight.
But like, what happened that looked like KSI should have won the fight?
They let me just make sure I'm right. Yeah, Tommy did. You know why? This is what happens when you put people that aren't real boxers. Tommy Fury is being forced to box because of who his father is and because of who his brother is. He's being forced to box. We all know he was better on the Love Show and shit like that. Look at his face. His face should not be getting punched. He's a beautiful man. He's a big, beautiful man. Handsome man. Like he don't want to be fighting. That man is being forced to fight, bro. He's being forced to fight because of lineage. Because of lineage and because of that's messed up. He don't want to fight, and you saw it yesterday. KSI doing I don't know how he wins fights, bro. I never seen his other fights, but I did see him last night, and he's bouncing around left and right like a karate stance, like Michael Venom Page. He's not jabbing. He's like trying to he's trying to wait for Tommy to move, and then he's trying to counter, and when he counters, he's swinging like a wild man. And the first thing that happens because of the size and because they don't really want to be fighting is they clinch. Yo, that match was also 6 rounds. So 6 times 3 is 18 minutes. So I want to tell you they were clinching for at least 13. If the whole fight was 18 minutes, they only fought for 5 of it. That fight was trash. Trash. Dylan Dildo Dennis, Logan Paul. Trash. Like, you guys, I get it. Celebrity boxing, whoop whoop. YouTube stars getting knocked out. There's no better satisfaction seeing your foes drop. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to see Academic in the ring. I would love to beat Academic up in the ring. Yo, Academic, I would love to bust your ass in the ring. But I won't. But it won't have to be filmed though. This is what
he'll do it in the back.
I don't want to make $1 off of it.
He'll do it behind closed doors.
Yeah, I'll do it behind closed doors.
He was gonna do that with Rosenberg.
Do it for free. I would love to fight for free.
Rosenberg said, "Nah, the Rack and Denser, let's go."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this thing on TV where they had 25,000 people in the stands in Manchester yesterday. Those tickets ranged anywhere from probably the lowest like 250. So from like 250, right, 150, all the way up to fucking $5,000-$6,000 for the front row seat, right?
Which I think is too much.
No. This is what you pay for when you famous. But you
like on that level of fame that you could charge $6,000 for seats for Logan Paul fight.
UFC fights, yeah. UFC's the same way. UFC, the front row seat would be like $4 or $5 grand. That front row right there, $4 or $5 grand, no cap. Like this is how they make their money. This is how because people will pay that.
Well, now they're under that.
And you know what? Once you in the front like that. You saw.
They're under a front.
You saw
now,
American
right?
Gangster though. That's how Frank Lucas got caught. When you're in the front, you somebody. Just nobody sits in the front. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Be the closest to the action there is. There's nothing more better. When I go to see a boxing match, I try my best to fucking snake my way to the bottom. There's nothing better. Baseball games, snake my way to the bottom.
I wonder if my grandmother knew Frank Lucas because he was in Harlem.
He probably knew of him.
My
thing is celebrity boxing got to stop. You guys are making a mockery of a great American, a great national pastime of culture and competition. And I said it. These boxers, the real boxers, the Muhammad Ali's, the Winky Wrights, the fucking Tito Trinidads, the Canelos. These boxers must be like bugging the fuck out. The Hearns, the Marvin Haglers, the George Foremans. They must be sitting there like, look at these fucking guys. You know how hard we fucking train? Pardon me. You know how hard we train? You know how many years of dedication and now you got these dudes. And like I said, get your money. I'm not hating on y'all. Get that money. But you guys that paid all that money for that pay-per-view, you guys that paid all that money for those tickets, those were the most trash boxing fights I've ever seen. And that's probably why I was over there in Manchester, because in the United States, I think we don't get taken for that pawn like that. I don't. These fights don't be selling like those fights like that. Those little specialty fights, they don't be moving like that in the United States. They move like that over there. Weird stuff. That shit was weird. You guys had no business. And then what I did like though, Logan Paul, he calls out Rey Mysterio.
Why?
Because Rey Mysterio got the American or the United States Championship belt in WWE. So he's like, I want that American title. I'm an American. He goes,
Hey, congrats to Rey Mysterio. He was in the Hall of Fame this year.
yo, bro, he cuts a promo, though. And he goes, Rey Mysterio, I'm an American boy. I want that belt.
Rey Mysterio?
Yo, son.
From Rey Mysterio.
Yo, Ariel Helwani asks you what fighter you want next. That's what he said.
So he wants a wrestling fight.
Yo, but that's the joke of it. Look, if I'm dying, oh my God, if I'm lying, I'm dying, yo. Do you not see the joke? He just won a boxing match, and instead of calling out a boxer, he calls out a WWE star. His first job. That's how serious he just took that fight. That's how serious this all really means to him.
So you think it was all a setup? All this stuff, like the promo, the fight, everything?
Sometimes I think battle rap is staged. Yo, son, I don't know, bro. I can't call it no more. It can't be staged to punch somebody in the face.
But like Rey Mysterio?
Well, he also did call out Conor McGregor, which I did find cool. I would love to see.
Conor McGregor ain't gonna fight him.
I would love to see him and Conor fight.
Then he's
but
never
let
gonna
Conor
do it.
juice up though. Let Conor get some.
But he's not gonna do that.
Why Conor won't fight him?
Like Logan Paul? What is he gonna get?
Connor's about money.
I know.
You know how much that check will be? You don't know. You all right? Logan Paul's a nobody, right? WWE star. But think about it. He just put part of that 25,000 people in that building. He's a reason why it sold a lot. The Zone and he whether he sold the fight or not is not the case. The fact is his name comes with equity is the case. You take Conor. Do you remember when Conor fought Floyd? Everybody knew that Conor McGregor had no place being in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. He is the greatest of all time. Conor McGregor has no business being there. Mm-hmm. Yo, that's one of the highest boxing gates ever. It's one of the highest boxing gates ever. Like whether he had no place being there, he stood his ground. He didn't get knocked out. And they went 12 rounds or 10 rounds. Logan Paul and Conor, that's a money grab beyond because everybody wants to see Logan get knocked down, get beat up. He's a big dude. He lost to KSI, but he hasn't really got knocked the F out. People want to see him get knocked the F out.
But I think
Conor's a loudmouth.
But it's like, think of it this way: how many celebrity boxing matches between Logan Paul and KSI happen? Like not between them two, but like in general. Like how many did Logan fight? How many did KSI fight?
They got weird records. They were both on. KSI was undefeated up until last night. He just took his first loss.
All right, so he fought.
I think he was 5-0.
He fought Jake Paul, KSI
twice.
He fought Jake Paul twice and beat
then
him both.
Somebody else.
And he fought somebody else that was like nobody really.
Let me see his
And
record.
then he fought Tyson. He just fought Tommy Fury. So that was like 4. He fought.
I think he had 5.
Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather. That was like bullcrap for whatever.
He's 5-0.
He's 5. Well, he's 4-1 now.
Well, yeah. Let's see who he lost to. All right, he beat Thomas Oliveira, Luis, nobodies. Logan Paul draw, and Joe Weller. I'm not nobody. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean it like that. You guys are probably great boxers and shit like that. I didn't mean that. Don't punch me in the face if you ever see me. I just meant like nobody's compared to names that, you know
Name
what I'm saying?
recognition.
Yeah, name branding. Yeah, I don't know none of these guys. Oh, wait. But these guys are real boxers. Look. Billy Joe Son. Oh, wait. I know Billy Joe Son. Oh, wait. My bad. Same thing. Other suggested fighters. See,
But
everything's about money. Conor McGregor, he just entered the USADA pool. It's a whole thing going on with UFC and USADA too. But he just entered the USADA pool to start getting his piss tested, right? He wants to get back to UFC. I think it's a waste of time. I think why you're in your late 30s. You've already 2-time champion. You've lost your last 2 fights to Dustin Poirier, same guy. Leg cracked the last fight. You've been out for a year. You've been on roids. There's mad content. Why come back to MMA, right? When that MMA money, yes, whenever Connor's in the ring is called Red Panty Night because whoever the hell he faces, whenever he's in the ring, he's gonna do a high gate, but he will do a much higher gate, in my opinion, if he did the crossover and if he fought Logan Paul. I think that gate would be I think that gate would be high as hell, and I think that they could do that in the United States. Logan Paul's an American. At the end of the day, that he has some rights to be fighting in our country. Conor McGregor, we goddamn love him. That would be epic to see that fight. But like you said, it probably won't happen. I hope it do though. I hope Conor knocks him the hell out too because I don't know, son. He was a little bit too. Yo, these Disney stars. I gotta give it to you. I want to talk mad smack about you, but I can't talk smack when your work speaks for itself. You know what I mean? You went to Puerto Rico to pay less taxes. You know what I mean? Like, you guys do things that are not stupid. So it's like, to be a fighter, you guys want to go in the ring and punch people in the head and get punched in the head? I gotta give you a big salute. It's a mockery for me. Fight some real freaking fighters. You know what I'm saying? Fight some real freaking. Let's get it really cracking. Let's get it. Yeah, fight some boxers. Go fight Bud Spence. You know what I mean? Go fight Spence. Go fight Bud. Go fight some real boxers. Let's see if you guys really with that. You guys are fighting people that don't do this all their lives. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, it's just I'm 50-50 on it. That's gonna be my name from now on. 50-50. Because everything's like that. It's like, I don't know how much of it I like or how much of it disgusts me because
we smoking that Dylan Dennis pack?
Dylan Dennis pack. This nigga's a cornball, bro. Speaking of corny, want to talk about the BET Awards we didn't see?
Talk about the bull crap nomination for Best Hip Hop Podcast.
Well, also, besides the hip hop podcast, Ice Spice won an award and didn't even show up.
Yep.
People was talking shit about that because
why?
Because it was hip hop's 50th.
And
she's an up artist. It would have been a look of respect. It's BET, but like her not showing up. They say like, does she take it for like, you know? Is she really a hip hop head? Is she really, or is it just her getting her money from the game?
Yeah, her getting money from the game.
That's what I thought too.
Like,
nothing wrong with it.
Nothing
wrong with it.
And like she turned down. She probably been invited to a lot of places, and she just never showed up or just didn't want to go.
When she first started popping, she had like a whole bunch of shows lined up that were like $5-10 grand a piece.
Yep.
And then once she got signed, she canceled all of them.
Yep.
Said,
that was kind of fucked up.
No, she said, fuck that. You guys not gonna pay me my price now. Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's all it was. And that's why I say, like she's just all about her business. I ain't gonna hate on her.
No,
she's not that pretty though. The more I look at her,
I think so too now.
She's the more
like
I look
when
at
she
her,
first came out, I was like,
it was cute.
Oh no, she's
and then she got her little style, when she put the little bang back,
little fro going on.
No, I'm not with the fro.
No, you don't like
I don't
the fro?
find that cute. I don't find it cute when a chick has a fro. I'm not saying it's ugly, but
it's not your thing.
Like she made that her look.
Yes.
You dig?
That's a signature.
Yeah, like to do it sometimes is cool, but that's
so she'll have the straight hair down.
Yeah, nah, I'm not with the fro. The more I keep looking at her though, I'm like, your mom's better. Her mom's better. You seen her mom?
No, I ain't seen her mom.
Oh, look up Ice Spice mom. This thing crazy. He said, nah, I haven't seen her mom. Yo, we're just playing over here, okay? Don't take us serious.
Ice Spice mom.
I hate you guys.
Ice Spice mom.
Everybody always take us serious.
Ice Spice mom, what's got it going?
You stupid.
You remember that's what she's all about?
Of course, it's Stacy's mom. And I waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the one for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom.
She's not bad. She looks just like her, but just older.
That's what I said. I'd rather take her mom.
Take them both.
Yo, Ice Spice mom, if you're single, holla at me. You know what I mean? You could
never know.
You could hit me up on the gram or on YouTube. You know?
It's never too far.
I'll leave my number right there on the bottom. Hit me up. You know what I mean? And Spice, you ain't gotta call me stepdad. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
She's from Fordham, so she'll probably shoot you.
Yeah, she definitely is packing. She definitely is packing. Yeah. So we should have won the Podcast of the Year award, right?
But they gave it to your favorite.
It's cool. They gave it to somebody that I never even heard of.
Carisha,
because
please.
They dropped 3 episodes last year.
No, they dropped 4 this year alone.
How I didn't know. Isn't that like the Fat Joe line?
Right.
Even Pee Wee Kirkland couldn't imagine this. My ninjas didn't have to play to win the championship. That's what it's kind of like. You know what that bar was about, right?
But
Jay-Z and Fat Joe used to have basketball teams, and it was I think it was the championship game, and I think some of Jay-Z's team didn't show up, so they had to forfeit. So Fat Joe threw that in a song. He said, Pee Wee Kirkland couldn't imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win a championship. And Jay-Z called him on that. Like, yo, bro, what you talking about, bro? Like, you know XYZ happened, da-da-da, like that. But Fat Joe's always been like that. He said that, remember Lean Back? He said about Roy Jones. Even Roy Jones was forced to lean back.
New York.
Yeah, New York. Remember that? Like, how you put that in one of the hardest songs ever? You gonna diss Roy Jones Jr.? Yo, you got balls, son.
I don't know, but he's always been like that.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, and
Joey
then,
Cracks is
but
disrespectful.
then when you disrespect him, it's like,
Oh, yeah, nah, he gets
just-
booty hurt. No. His butthole be hurting. Yeah.
it's like you savage.
He
But
should have stayed fat, though. No cap.
he's still fat. He's just not as fat as he used to be.
Nah, he's not. He's skinny Joey now.
He ain't that skinny. He still got some neck. You know, he's just starting to, his face looks less deflated.
Nigga say he still got some neck pulse.
He got some spare necks.
he do got some spare neck, yo.
But
But what you think about that? You don't have to.
Carissa Please and
4 episodes?
beating drink champs, Joe Biden off the record, $1 million worth of game.
Listen, I'm not biased when I say this because I listen to Nori, I listen to Joey. I don't really listen to $1 million worth of game because I'll do it occasionally but not all the time. It's not something like Gilly's a little extreme sometimes. Fuck him, but he's a little extreme sometimes. I be at work sometimes and he make me want to slap a customer. Like Gilly make you want to slap a customer while you listen to him at work.
Like this.
And then he get hype.
He get all bug-eyed and stuff.
He get you hype, and then him and Wallow, they have a great dynamic. Like I love it, I do. But I don't know who's it is. I don't know who's been 4 episodes. These guys drop consistently, weekly, bi-weekly, twice a week, and this one person. Who is this person? Why?
Carissa. She's part of
Yo,
City
you
Girls.
keep saying her name like.
You know City Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the members of City Girls. It's Carissa and
What are the 4
JT.
episodes? Who did she have as guest?
Like, I think the last one was like Saweetie. You know Saweetie?
That's the dude that the white boy hollered at, right?
Yeah, Jack Harlow.
Yeah. He tried to shoot a shot.
Yeah,
And she was like, "You too white."
pretty much.
She said, "Cut that curly hair shit.
Yeah.
Get rid of that little pussy goatee in the middle." Yo, why he a grown ass man? Why does he still have hair here? He just be having hair here. Like, what are you doing?
Makes him look good.
If
makes
you
him look
really
good.
Think so?
If it works for him, it works for him.
Oh shit.
Because,
Stylist was like, "No, keep that look."
you look fabulous, dear.
But yeah, I mean, I think the other podcasters have a right to be upset.
They said
I heard Nori was upset.
Yeah, they said Diddy gave the check to BET for that.
Well, Diddy's been having a hell of a year. You know what I'm saying? Or he's about to have a hell of a year anyway. The year ain't over, and I know he's going to court for that Keefy D stuff.
Oh, God.
I know he is. But
Allegedly.
he just dropped an album. You know,
A love album.
I know that he has close ties with BET, right? I could see him cutting the check for them to win the Podcast of the Year award, but at the same time, I could see why. Yo, Nori literally. See, I mess with Nori. I like Nori sober. There was a little while Nori wasn't drinking like that. I like Nori like that because he seems more cohesive. You know what I'm saying? Just like I like Joe Budden when he's not hating.
That ain't gonna never stop.
You know, I like Joey when he's not hating though. He don't always hate, but when he hates, I'm like, you know. And the same thing with Gilly and Wallow. Like I said, time and place. But all those 3 podcasts, I would even have put academics up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have even before I would have put her because I don't.
I mean, yeah.
She don't pop up in no algorithm.
I didn't even know the show was still going on. Like,
yeah, you dropped 4 episodes.
Like, Academics just interviewed Jason Lee. That was
See,
crazy.
I like Jason Lee though.
Yep.
Jason Lee is he's a cool dude. He just like I said, don't say nothing around him that you don't want nobody to know because he's gonna repeat it. He's gonna say that he don't look like he keeps secrets for nothing.
And then he'll go like, "Oh, you didn't tell me to keep your secret."
Oh yeah. He's definitely the type to do that.
Like you gotta put the disclaimer like, "Well, I'm gonna tell you it's between you and I." Every time you talk to him.
Since we on podcasters, and I already mentioned his name. What you think about Hoey putting Hoey, yeah, Ho Budden. What do you think about him putting the last episode, not Saturday's episode, Wednesday's episode, behind the paywall?
I mean,
React.
I mean, I didn't really watch. I watched like only the clips because people were still gonna share it, even though you said it was like illegal for them to do that.
He can copyright strike them and get it taken down, and there won't be a fight about it because it's behind a paywall. It's like literally that's a subscription based thing that you're not legally allowed to use without his permission. So if he went hard, if somebody made money off of his clips from the last episode, put it that way. If somebody made money for his clips for the last episode, he can go ahead and take him to court and ask him for that money. Cause legally, that's like me having sex on OnlyFans and then being out there. If my thing's on OnlyFans, if I could find the person that posted that, yeah, bro, I got a lawsuit. If you're not allowed to screenshot that and post that. It's binding right there. You have to pay for this, and it's for you, the consumer that paid for it. It's not to be putting out. You're not allowed to go ahead and sell that and put that out there. It's against the law. That's why he said he put it behind the paywall. How much of that I believe, I don't know. I don't know. Because I think he just took opportunity, which it's not stupid. Everybody knows that whatever he was gonna say about Drake's response was gonna come on that podcast, right? Everybody knows that. So he was like, you know what? This is my opportunity to get more people onto the to the Patreon. This is my opportunity. Let me make this episode that people can't see it unless they do this. And for the people that are fans of Joe, all you need is one person to pay for it, and then so everybody can see it, right? But for the casual, that's like, oh shit, what he said, I want to know what he said. For that casual person paid for that $5. He even had the fucking audacity to say that. He said, most of you guys don't even pay the $5 a subscription. You didn't even pay like the other membership. Yo, the audacity of you, bro. Like, the audacity. You put it behind a paywall on some sneaky stuff, and then you complain that people only paid $5 to... Yeah.
Like, who wants to watch you regularly that much?
Not even only that. Yo, people that...
Like, there's 5 of you now. Like,
damn, my nose messed up.
Ice and this are just like...
cocaine last night.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing a
like,
whole 8 ball.
Like, Ice and this is just like one brain with 2 people. And Queen's Flip, I don't know he really contributes. And then Melissa Ford is just there.
Well, it's like Captain Planet. Remember Captain Planet? You ever saw the show? Mm-hmm. Everybody like had a power and shit, and you like bring them together and shit. It's the same thing with them. It's Captain Planet. Melissa Ford got her own little following. She a little baddie. Everybody knows her from the industry. Everybody know, And then you have Queen's Flip, who has his own little annoying following. He's been on he's annoying, but he's put in his work to get there. And then you got the other Tuesday that his people and know him like the back of their hand that has also been part of the music industry in some way that I'm not sure yet because I haven't looked up their background, but they definitely have some music history there. Well, one does. One's a construction guy and one's a music guy. So, you take all these elements, right? And if you got 10,000, you got 10,000, you got 10,000, you got 10,000, you got 10,000. Right now we got 70,000. And that's what it comes down to. That's why he has them like that. You know what I mean? Do you think it was right for Queen's Flip and Melissa to ask for a bonus? They were asking for a bonus since he put that episode on Patreon. They was like, we want more money.
They're going on the Rory and Mall way now?
Yeah, we want more money. Do you think if you're the
that nigga's at a Patreon, he could do it.
If you have a podcast and you have people that come to work every day, right? Mm-hmm. Come to work every day, and then you do some shit to get more money for your podcast, like put it behind a paywall, let's say. Mm-hmm. Say they get paid $1,000 an episode. Do you think they have it in their right mind to be like, yo, you should give us a little bit more extra for that episode because you put it on a Patreon? Do you think they have place to ask for more money?
I mean, this is Joe Budden podcast.
I didn't ask you that. I'm asking you. You have a podcast. You're in that position. You make a decision to put this shit on Patreon and not let it out
I
regular.
feel like that'd be a group discussion first.
Even if it's your podcast?
It's mine because, like, if we're really Captain Planet, we should all get a piece of the pie, right?
I like that. I like your way of thinking.
But this is Joe Budden. That's exactly that's what the ending sentence. There's nothing after that. This is Joe Budden's podcast. That's it. Me, yeah, I don't mind sharing a piece of the pie because we all contribute. We're all part. If we're all really together, all five of us contributing like our viewpoints, giving our opinions about this topic.
We're all contributing
We're all
to
contributing,
this podcast.
right? But it's Joe Budden's podcast.
It says it right there in the name.
He's not giving them Spotify deals either, so what the hell?
It says it right there in the name too.
It's
Right?
right there. I like the. Remember they talked about. Remember when they were talking about like the name change for the Joe Budden? Remember it used to be called "I'll name this podcast later."
Yeah.
And they just stuck with that. Like even Charlamagne was like, "Oh, I like the I'll name this podcast later. Why you name it Joe Budden?"
So who do you think is the best hip hop podcaster, in your opinion?
Okay, after like really looking at it, at the
After-
whole market.
After you, whatever your criteria is, give me your number one hip hop podcast for comedy, whether it be news, whether it be like the way he talks. You know what I mean? Like, because they all got different criteria that they're good for. But in your opinion, what do you think is the best one? That best
Represents hip hop.
I can't say that because they all got different reflections of
Yeah.
hip hop, but that best represents the hip hop you enjoy. Because some dudes like that street shit. Like
Yep.
some dudes like the Adam 22.
Yep.
Some dudes like him. Some dudes genuinely
because he
like
brings up people I'd never even heard of.
Vlad. Some
Vlad
people,
does the same thing.
you know what I'm saying? So
Vlad's-
it's like there is a market for that.
Yes.
Who do you think leads? React.
That's not really a react. It's just like opinion. If I had to really choose between like Drink Champs, $1 Million Over Game, Joe Budden, Vlad TV, No Jumper, and Carisha, please.
No, Carisha, please, bitch.
Like, I would have to see the one that's a little bit more in tuned and more ingrained with like understanding like what's going on like currently and interviewing like guests that we kind of want to see and more opinionated when it comes to what's going on in hip hop. Out there, the $1 Million Over Game.
Yeah.
And I love their dynamic, with two cousins, even when there's like sometimes no guests, but like the guests they have, they're both engaging. Gilly brings like his comedy in the middle, like always being in the center, and then Wallow kind of asks like the more serious questions, and then like I never seen like anyone to be uncomfortable or try walking out or say anything fucked up or say anything bad like after like I've seen with like Joe Budden or Vlad or No Jumper, and they're not.
Gilly's going through it right now though.
Who?
Gilly's.
Oh, that's that stuff with Birdman. That's like old 25-year stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because he used to be signed under him, right?
Yeah, he was on the Birdman.
Because he used to write for Lil Wayne, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so supposedly.
I could believe that. Because Drake wrote for Lil Wayne.
Yes.
Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with writing. Look, when I was younger, when I first started making music with my group, and it was because of a couple reasons. All right, I'll be honest.
The council?
Yeah, but when we first started making music, I used to get like this, not discouraged, but like writer's block. Because they were so dope with rapping these metaphors and similes, and all I had was like how I put my meat in their mouth. Like, all I had was stupid raps, and it was so hard to rap with them. But it got me better, right? But I tried to convince Quest and all of them.
How many of you are in the council?
What?
How many of you are in the council?
It was like 5 of us. 6 of us. 6 at most.
Like a Wu-Tang set?
6 at most, I think. Well, we got
Right.
we got like 8. We got like 9 or 10 affiliates though. So it is like.
So you had the
Yeah, it's probably like
who's the main? Who's in the main? Like the main council?
Me, Quest, Jam, and then.
Damn, that was only.
And then no, those are the 3 that are still alive. Cause then it was Booger, then it was
he's gone.
Infinite, then it was Corey, That's 6. We got Last Measure.
The other three are gone.
Uh, Infinite don't rap.
Mm.
Corey don't rap. Shannon's dead.
Mm.
Uh, then we got like the affiliates. You got Leo. You got Last Measure that has done music with us from the Jump Street. You got Speak No Evil, music with us from the Jump Street. I think that's it. Like 9, like 10, 11, 12.
I think this should be a new council album.
Nah. We don't resurrect. You can't resurrect the dead in real life. So we're not gonna go ahead and resurrect something that's dead. You know, like we drove that vehicle into the ground and where we had great times. The ending was so sad that I don't think we're in the right state of mind to even maneuver like that anymore. Everybody has their own solo careers. The biggest problem we had with the council back in the day was finances. You know, we started a treasury, we started saving money, but it came to a point where only a couple parties in the group were giving money to the treasury. You know, but yet everybody wanted to be performing and be up all in the videos and all be on the shows, and, you know, so it's like it became just conflicts of interest, and then I do some weirdo dumb shit, you know, that fucks up the whole dynamic of the group.
Okay.
Even though the group continued to without me, at one point I was exiled. The group continued without me, and it didn't last very long because yet again initially the pieces that were there in the beginning weren't there. You know, we had you know, Quest in the beginning. He was eager to learn Pro Tools and learn the computer and learn how to mix us, right?
Quick off topic. I actually entered a contest to get about $1,200 worth of home studio equipment.
Nice.
So hope I win. So if I get it,
Nah, that's
start doing
nice.
some
It's
stuff
going
here.
to your studio, nigga. You and Cause got a studio coming soon.
yep, so we
Put it right in
then we'll
there.
have that, and then we can also have here
Oh, if you get.
because that's already.
feel
You
like-
already got the equipment.
I feel like keeping that bar and turning it into a studio, refabricating it as a booth, put soundproofing it, refabricate it as a booth, and keep it. Just keep it in your brain. Because if your parents haven't thrown it out yet and nobody's coming to get it and you don't want to break it down, keep it here. Keep it in your brain. We turn that shit to a booth. It's already made for us. All we got to do is insulate it. It's already made. See?
But how would you insulate this? Oh, you would just
What
have
you
to get
mean?
like get like a wood thing. For that
Yeah,
one.
you make a chamber for it.
Yeah.
You make a whole chamber for it, and you put little one thick soundproofing, and that's it. You'll be fine.
It probably wouldn't cost that much.
Nope, it's already made.
Because you already got the main part covered.
But yeah, like everybody had a role they played. I was the mouth. I was eager to go to these bars and these spots and go get us shows. We used to go. You know what I mean? We had shows in every single bar in the hood. We've thrown shows in every single bar in the hood. No group has done that. No rap group has done that. No rapper has done that out there in College Point. We threw shows in every single bar in there. You know what I mean? Packed out every single bar in there. You know, and then you had people that were just good songwriters and be able to put music together. Infinite, very good putting music together. Jam, very good putting music together. You know, like you have people that sometimes you need the dude that always brings the weed and the dude that always brings the beer, right? Sometimes you need somebody to, like me,
Assistance.
I'm not so good with vocabulary, you know. So I had somebody that used to help me a little bit with how to enunciate words. You need him there in the studio. Everybody had a role to play in the council, you know. So it's like once somebody's role falls off the wagon, everybody got a choice, and the choice is like, are you gonna pick up the slack? And since the slack couldn't be picked up, this is what happens. That's why I said we won't resurrect that, but we on to greener pastures. You know, because as nobody got time for this shit no more. Nobody got time to be a rap group no more. It's hard enough to do an album with Quest, and we're just two people. Right now, I got the silent session. I'm missing one song, and it having 12 voices mixing, man. Yo,
Dang, I feel like And I guarantee you, like,
And that's
even
because
for
we're
me,
not a group that this silent session, pardon me. The only reason the silent session is coming out so great is because we're not the council. We're not a rap group. We're individual rappers that came together and put our best foot forward into a project. And that's why this project is going to sound exactly like that.
But it's all like members from the council on the silent sessions.
It's all every single person except for Two Line has an affiliation with me from the council. Two Line has an affiliation with me from 16 Dead. So those are the only. I didn't bring any unnatural voices into it. I didn't.
So, I never really did that. I never joined like any type of like rap.
What you mean? You was rapping with Cause when you showed me that video.
But we were
The Coalition isn't that you?
no coalition signing. That's his thing.
Oh, you're not signed on.
I'm still on it, but I'm not like they had like their own like team thing for like so many years. I showed up.
It's killing me.
I showed up like more on the tail end as a side E. Like most of the coalition don't even rap anymore. There's only like two guys because before it was like me, How Hard, O Status. He was like more of an affiliate, Madman, and then his brother Leonidas.
Niggas used to have doper nicknames back then too.
Yep. But for the most part, it's just me and Howie, and I'm like really the only one that's actually out here doing more music stuff. Like Howie, he has his own life. He got his own thing. Cause is trying to like get everything back in full form again. Mad, he moved to North Carolina. I think more for South Carolina.
Okay.
Started like to live out there.
Okay.
Oh, Status, he disappeared off the damn earth at like about 4 or 5 years ago. We don't know where he's at. And then Leonidas, his brother lives in Washington. Like used to be a Coca-Cola driver. I don't know what he's doing now, but it's mostly just me. And then that's why like things like that, it was like if I'm ever gonna like really for me, because you already know like my whole In Pigs Fly brand, my whole Piece of Yo-Yos thing. It's like if I'm really gonna like put people truly on board, especially with the album that I got coming, that's gonna be like I'm gonna like just come right out the gates with a lot of crazy stuff. I'm gonna make sure the people on board are gonna be the ones that are actually like putting this together. Like everybody's gonna do something, and they ain't gonna do it right away. Ain't no like something came up. I gotta do this. No, either you doing it or you out.
I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to depending on people to do anything more than give me their bars because
It's a business.
But a lot of these niggas, all they want to do is rap. All they want to do is rap, right? Like, listen to me. If I put you on a project, all you gotta do is rap. You don't gotta show up to perform. You ain't gotta come to the premiere. And I'm saying that.
Do they charge you?
I'm saying that because I don't want to be let down. You dig? I'm putting you on the track just to rap. Everything else.
Do some of them charge you?
What? Nobody charged me. Nobody ever charges me for a verse. I won't pay for it. I will not hold you responsible for anything except rapping. Come to studio, rap. Send me that's it. And the reason being, I don't want to be let down. Two, I don't need them.
Like,
I don't
no,
need.
you don't need them.
No, like I've done this already. What are they gonna do? I press the shirts. What are they gonna do? I book the appointments for the shows to go perform. What are they gonna do? I get the DJ. What are they gonna do? What can a person possibly help me with that I have not already done to prepare for albums to drop? You can't 3D print nothing for me. I don't care about your clothing design. Like put this logo on. No, you're not. Don't give me none of that. This has nothing to do with you. Feel me? You gave me bars. I have a product, right? I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make this product stand out. I don't need you to help me make this product stand out. If you want to take some liberty, I appreciate you. But I won't I wouldn't get mad at a nigga, right? For instance, I dropped this album, and let's say one of the dudes don't repost it. And what am I going to do? Catch a hissy fit? Yo, that's crazy, son. You on the album and you won't even repost it, son, and tell people go listen? No, nigga. You didn't repost it? Cool. All I wanted you to do was rap anyway. You weren't there for the repost.
So you never paid for a feature your whole rap career?
And I won't. And I won't. Even if I had bread. Like, I paid for... All right. Let me rephrase that. I would do a song... I won't pay for a feature with a nigga in hip-hop. Put it that way. I'll pay for a feature with a nigga that sings, some country shit, like rock star shit.
Some more R&B people.
R&B person, but I will not pay for a rap verse. I just won't. Even from my favorite rappers, Styles P could charge me 500. I'm not paying it. I'd rather just make organic music with the person. Make organic music. Yo, you like it? Yo, the beat's tough. Yo, but now I'm paying you for your services. I don't know. Like for me, I won't do it. Like I want it to be organic and real. I pay you for your service. You're just gonna give me a dope verse. Don't get me wrong. I paid you for it. But nah, like now it's like I feel like that. I feel like now you got to keep asking for that too, though. You know, now you got to keep. Yo, I want another verse. That song came out good. I want another verse. That song. Oh yeah, my price went up now though. I see you did mad number. Now my price went up now though.
I pay for features.
I know you have,
but it usually depends on like who, because it's like for the most part, people are giving me for free, and sometimes I even felt guilty like. Damn,
taking it
because it's like I want to treat this like this is a business. It's like I'm asking you for a service, and it's like your talent should have some financial backing to it. It's like you're just coming to my booth and record it, and then you just give me a song. Like no, like you deserve to be paid for your work. Because ultimately, as a professional recording artist, you want to get paid for your work. You want to get paid for your bars. You want to get paid for your singing.
Yes,
that's how I mostly see it as. So there was times like guys would be like, "Oh, I want oh, I'll give you a verse. All right, cool." And then it's like, all right, how much you want? It's like, oh, no, you ain't got to pay me. I'm like, no, we cool. It's like, dude, you just gave me fucking 16 and you gave me a dope ass hook and you don't want nothing behind that? And he's like, no, it's all right.
Well, look, in my opinion, the way the artist gets paid too. My back is killing me. I can't sit there. The way an artist gets paid, if they did it right, is through their publishing. You know, through their publishing is how they get paid if they did it right.
And you gotta have the right music distribution too.
And you know, and through like
because some music distributions already will be publishers too.
But if that and that's another thing too. If I pay for your verse, that verse is mine now.
Yep.
I'm not giving you nothing.
It's free.
I'm not giving you nothing.
And if that's the song that blows up, and then you're gonna be like, you can't come back at me. I'm not giving you nothing. You can't come back at me.
I'm not giving you nothing. That's why I don't. That's why like. And you're right. You know, ultimately, artists wants to get paid for what they do. Whether they write a lyric, a bar, sing.
It's a business.
It's a business. You want to sell yourself. I'm not going to pay for it, though. I'm not going to pay to do a song with you. Then I just don't want to be in the booth with you. Yeah, and I want to naturally be in the booth with you.
And I 100% agree. Like, there's people...
But I agree with you, too, though, because we want to get paid.
Yeah. And
it would be great to be able to just write a lyric, send it out, and get paid for it.
And there's some rappers of mine, like rapper friends of mine, like, if they ask me, I'll do it for free. But, you know, there'll be other rapper guys that I know, and like, nah, you gotta give me some. Because it's like,
I used to ask my council members, I used to ask them, let's write songs together. I used to genuinely, because rapping is cool, you know, but, yo, let's make songs together. Yeah. Like, somebody write me something to say, because I say it better. Or let's write songs together. And they used to look at me like I was corny. They're like, my nigga, that's not... No. Because they didn't... As we got older, you see it wasn't corny, but they look at the corner like, I'm not writing something for you to spit. I write it so I could spit, because we were just immature in the thought. But that's how I think good music is created before the money is asked for.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like Cardi B and Meg, right? Look at that last song they put out.
Bongos.
I don't know. Obviously, there's a check going around there.
Yeah, but it came and went.
It was trash.
It was very trash.
So now I paid $40,000 for a feature and the song is trash.
The music video itself allegedly cost like $2 million. I
paid $40,000 for a feature, but the music is trash.
It's probably more than $40,000 for that feature too. But $2 million for a music video? For a music video. It was great. Video visuals, everything was dope, but what was the incentive on that $2 million? What did you get back from it?
Walk us out with Comic-Con. Walk us out with Comic-Con.
Comic-Con was dope.
We been out. My back is killing me. That's why.
Okay.
That ass. I'm like, fuck.
So Comic-Con was dope. I went with my girl on Friday. I dressed as Bowser in a suit. My girl dressed as Bowsette.
Almost didn't get in?
Almost didn't get in because, you know, stupidly I left.
You did a boo-boo.
I did a little boo-boo, but we eventually got in. And, you know, it was very cool. Like, walking the floor, you know, checking out all these creative costumes, all the different boots. I got these fire Demon Slayer Crocs. Yo, it was like from, I think his name is Nensitu Demon Slayer Crocs. I'm going to wear them one day. Those like special occasion Crocs. Like, I'm going to wear them like at a showcase or something. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe today I might wear them shits.
Your girl got a lot of attention?
I got her a pair too, because I was like, she has some like Boar Edition, I forgot the guy's name, but it's another Demon Slayer Crocs. She got her own Demon Slayer Crocs. I got her, and then I got my own Demon Slayer Crocs. But
Were they all over her?
no, they weren't all because everybody else was like,
Did you
different.
see a lot of titties?
I did see some tits. I saw a lot of crazy ass tits, mostly in grass form or like dressed as Super Mario or some weird. I saw this dude. He was just like that dude from Death Note, like, but he was like mad tall, like about 7 feet. I'm like, and he's like walking because he had to been on stilts. He had to, the way he was walking. The way he was walking was not like a normal walk. So he was walking like. So it's like so he had to been like on stilts or something. So the costumes were super fire, and I felt a little bad because I left like around 2. And I got there early. We got there like around like 10:30, 11. And Nico was there. Nico. Because I saw him posting. And I'm like, oh, snap, I could have saw you. He's like, yeah, I've been there for a minute. I was like, damn, man. It would have been dope to meet you, bro. So it was good to know that other people I knew were there. I saw a dude that he works a block from my job.
Okay.
I always go to the salad spot. He works at the salad spot I go to when I go to lunch. He was there. He saw me on the line, like yo-yoing. He was like, I was like, yo, what's up, man? I've known this dude since high school.
Wow.
High school. And we started reconnected again after I saw him in that the salad bar, like, freaking, 6 months ago? I was like, yo, what the hell you do here? I was like, so.
He's following you, nigga.
Yo, I've known him for at least 18
Why is he working
18
next
years.
To your job?
I don't
Why
know.
is-
It's at Just Salads. Just Salads is really good.
Why is he working next to your job? How did he get that job?
He's good at making
He's
salads.
at Comic-Con.
I don't think he followed me like that.
Yo,
man.
that nigga
He don't
following.
follow me like that. He don't follow me like that, man. Why you do that for, man?
Now you feel awkward. Next time you see him, you're gonna feel bad weird. You're gonna be like, bro, you following me? Walking up to him.
No, my girl too. That was funny. Oh yeah, thanks to the people who showed mad love on that video to me, like dressing the Bowser uniform. It got a lot. It pretty much revived my Instagram because I was like in a deadfall, like posting and nothing was really popping. But the video, it popped off really well.
Yo, you see what you've done to people, like my friend here, fucking internet. You see what you guys have done,
Right.
like.
Wait, what the
You
internet
realize
do?
that you get bothered when it's quiet. He was like, it's been quiet. Like,
Yeah.
like.
It was. I was like, damn, maybe like the content I'm doing is not
Oh,
good
you
enough.
hurt his feelings. Look,
No.
it's not good enough.
No, because like when you're a content creator, you want to like when you post, you want to make sure something hits.
You want to, but have you been posting everywhere? Like
everywhere,
TikTok,
everywhere.
YouTube.
I told you that cut
Instagram.
when you showed me that that app thing, like when you do when it shows the words and stuff.
Okay.
Like the first video I got downloaded, I put it up on YouTube, got like 1,000 views in an hour.
And then it went dead.
And then it went dead like at 1.3K views. But
No,
it's
I'm
like
just saying, all your other posts.
all the ones I kept, they were getting like 1 view. Some got like none the whole fucking day, and that's like that. And
Do
like
you keep looking at it?
no, I deleted.
Oh, look at this guy. This nigga's
Only on YouTube. On YouTube. Only on YouTube.
Yo, you see what he does? He like when there's no views, he deletes the
But it's like-
post.
So I guess part of it didn't hit.
You get bothered. That's the way.
but-
Why not change the name? Why not just change the name of the post?
I tried to. No, I did that for one, and the views did kind of go up a little bit, but not like a lot. It went from like having I think 120 views, and then it went to like I think 200. Like when I deleted and reposted.
I think YouTube rules the world. I think that's it. The world is over, yo. Everybody cares about views and
Whoever's
numbers so
first
much.
currently viral is the one that rules right now.
Yo, everybody cares about numbers so much.
Right, the viral moment's gonna happen for you or me at some point.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
never know.
something's gonna happen.
We don't know where it's gonna come from, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll probably be a guest.
Like,
It'll probably. I could see us. I could see somebody coming up here with an agenda, right? Like maybe we say something that disrespects them in some certain way, and then coming up here being all cool, casual. Hey man, all right. When you guys were talking about this, I got an opinion and stuff.
I had that one time with this guy. I just never brought him up here.
Yeah.
Remember, I think I showed you him. It's like, yo, I don't know this dude from a hole in the wall. He wants to come here. I'm like,
But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get a fan or somebody that looks prominent, right? You got a nice following. You're like, yeah, Rich. Yeah, I've seen him at a couple shows. He don't seem bad. Yeah, we invite him, and then he comes, and then he's like, yo, so what's that shit you were talking before when you said? And I'm gonna be like, Because he's probably gonna be talking to
I mean, I'm a normal guy.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you the crap talker. I'm not the crap talker.
yeah, all right, Draymond Green. All right, Draymond. All right, Draymond.
That's the one that went over 1,000.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Draymond gonna get your ass.
No, I'm the yin, the good, you the yang, the bad, all right?
Yo,
Let's be
Draymond
honest
gonna
here.
get your ass. I didn't talk shit about Draymond.
You talk shit about everything else.
I didn't say no. I don't say nothing
If I talk about Draymond Green, you talk about the whole Warriors team.
No, I don't even talk about them. I think the Splash Brothers is awesome.
And that's from like a like
Look,
3,
he
4
nervous.
podcasts
He
ago.
nervous though.
I'm not nervous.
He nervous.
I'm good.
He's shaking in his little boots.
Like, if you hit a yo-yo where you're in the wrong.
I was like hitting the dude with glasses.
Yeah, it's like, why you hitting the nerd, man? Leave him alone.
Yo, Draymond, don't come after my man, B.
Whatever.
Don't come after.
Whatever, man. I'll be scared.
He said I'll be scared. Yo,
All right, we're going to walk this out
walk
now.
this out, baby.
Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. We here for you guys. We love you. What's up, everybody? Podcast.
Hey, yo.
Peace, love, and yours to you all. Merch coming soon.
New merch on the way.
Merch coming soon.
English.
So, because I already got fire stuff for the promo for that. Actually, got a funny promo for it.
Oh, man.
That I think you would love. That we can promote the shirts.
What, you want me to wear just a shirt with nothing on under?
Oh, no, it's something like you funnier than that. We're going to use you like kind of like as a...
You ain't using me, my nigga.
No, it's going to be fun.